Hello and welcome to our coverage of the Property Development Men's Otley Grand Prix, round 1 of the 2023 National Circuit Series. It was a fast start to the race and the new national champion Ollie Wood was lining up on the front row with the peloton eager to get started. Ollie Peckover from Train Sharp was conspicuous at the front, but there's a mass of riders behind him. This is a big field of 120 riders, so positioning is always important. And riders at the back were already in difficulty, while the front riders were starting to dish out the punishment. Embark Spirit BSS led the first attacks, stretching the bunch out on the long, winding roads around Otley. Cycling Sheffield, St Piran and Ribble Collective's Ben Chilton were early aggressors, pushing clear after 10 minutes of racing with Sam Culverwell of Dolan LS, David Hurd from Rockets SLCT and Will Smith of Trinity Racing. But a fast pace meant they could only gain a few seconds, and a few laps later they were swallowed back up by the peloton. A hard counter from Harry Birchall of St Piran finally opened up some clear air on the bunch. He enjoyed a few laps at the front of the race on his own, before a similar short-lived move from Dexter Leeming Sykes, from World Top the Edge Pactimo and George Kimber of Embark Spirit BSS, and they enjoyed the limelight for a little bit longer. Ollie Wood finally came to the front in his new national champions jersey. He piled on the pressure trying to chase down Birchall, but he was a marked man and it seemed the bunch was wise to the strength of the new national champion. At just over halfway, Bob Donaldson of Trinity Racing jumped clear from the peloton on the main climb of the circuit. It was a perfectly timed attack and he quickly built up a lead of over 15 seconds. After 5 laps on his own, his teammate Will Smith and BCC race team Zach Matchin bridged the gap to make a formidable group at the front. The trio worked well together and the bunch never let up behind, and their small lead was dwindling into the final few laps.
Here we go, look at this. From that Trinity Racing team.
With 3 to go, the gap was only 9 seconds, and by the time they heard the bell for the final lap, the gap was not much more than 5 seconds. With just 1 kilometre to go, Donaldson attacked hard over the crest of the final climb, pulling away from his breakaway companions. It seemed like impossible odds, Donaldson alone against the bunch, but he carried his speed through the descent and rounded the last corner with enough time to sit up and savour the win.
Made the way down all the way down. Here comes the crowd. It's gonna be. He's gonna come down. He's got it.
Matt Fox of Wheelbase Cabtech Castelli led in the bunch sprint just 3 seconds back, and Jim Brown rounded out the podium in third. Donaldson's victory meant that he led the National Circuit Series going into the Lister Horseful Men's Grand Prix at Ilkley on Friday. And there's the top 10, no surprises. Wheelbase Cabtech Castelli and St Piran getting 2 riders each into the top 10, and Ben Chilton from Ribble Collective rounding off a really strong showing with 4th on the day. Thanks very much for watching. Please subscribe to support the British scene and catch up with more highlights from the National Series, and we'll see you next time.